have?
Danny Storm. I am the eye of the storm, and thank you for having me here. You know, after a tough day of training, if I'm talking low, it's because I was busting my ass in the ring there. So,
Dude, my pleasure, man. It's nice to meet you. It's the first time we're formally meeting on camera
Yes.
here. So I've seen you in a couple pre-show matches so far, right? I've seen you take on Abdul Nazir a couple times.
Right.
And people may scoff at pre-show matches a little bit, but you went in there twice, one-on-one, with Abdul Nazir.
Right.
Abdul Nazir, let's not forget the weight that name carries. One of the icons of Warriors, a wrestling legend of this place, former world champ. So what was it like to have your first couple of matches in front of a crowd, be up against someone like that?
Obviously, I did my research as well as him. As you said, former world champion, but also former tag champion very recently. So I knew exactly who I was going up against, and I did everything I could to prepare myself. And although he did beat me in the first match, I did study a lot from that match, and I learned and I improved. In that second match, it's sad to say that Abdul stole that one, and he ran away. Because he knew I was this close to winning, and I know that too this year. I was this close to winning. And, you know, he pulled my tights up and rolled me up 1, 2, 3. And all I can say to that is I'm not going to let that happen again. If I fight Nasir again on the pre-show or the main show, I'm doing everything I can. You know, you can see I'm putting in the work here, putting on matches, just doing everything I can to prepare myself to take myself from the pre-show to win, take myself to the main show and win on that level as well.
So let me ask you about that. So, well, first off, there's no shame in losing to Abdul Nazir. Absolutely none. Guy is an icon of this place.
Right.
But to put on the competitive fight that you put up against him, especially to the point where in the second match, like you said, he had to resort to some cheap tactics to win, that says a lot about your future. I think the fact that you got an opportunity up against a guy like that to begin with says a lot about your future. I'm excited to see where you're going, man. And one other thing I noticed is, and I want to get back to my question in a second, another compliment for you, is that there's something you have that can't be taught, and I'm not just saying that, which is you got the crowd behind you in such an organic way.
Right.
And I saw it in both matches.
Yes.
Eyes on Danny Storm, because you can't teach that. You cannot teach a connection with the crowd. So good on you for that.
Thank you.
My next question, as you just mentioned, was you want to go from the pre-show, obviously, to the main show. Everyone in that ring training right now should want that. What do you think it is right now that you are missing, or what do you think it is that you need to do to propel yourself to that level, to be on a main show?
Yeah, that's a good question. Obviously, I'm doing all of the background work, you could say. You know, I'm putting in the hours at the gym as well, trying to lose weight, put on the muscle. You know, I started this adventure at 215. Right now I'm down to 193, and you know, been adding muscle on the way, so that's being taken care of. And in terms of in the ring training, just gonna keep doing what I'm doing here. Coming in, you know, just as I said, busting my ass off, running the cardio, running the ropes as hard as I can. But I do have a trick up my sleeve in about a month, because my brother, who is about 250 pounds, big guy, is going to come back to training coming off his football season.
Oh, yeah.
So I could hope I'm going to get myself there before he comes back. But if he doesn't, me and him together, I mean, we're going to be a force to reckon with.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Is he a Storm too? Is he one of the Storm brothers as well?
We're gonna experiment, see how he likes to face paint.
Hell yeah.
So we've been talking about that, but yes, he is Billy Storm, you could say.
Billy Storm, awesome,
Yes.
man. Looking forward to the impending return of Billy Storm to the Warriors Wrestling Training Center. So when we, and I'm saying when, not if, when we see you advance from the pre-show to the main show, and when we see you start to take on a bigger role and shine under brighter lights, what impact do you want to make on Warriors of Wrestling is the question I'm looking for. Are there any guys that you see out there wrestling, you know, main events that you are just itching to get in there with? Are there any championships that you look at and you think to yourself, I want that, you know? So what are some of your goals when you get to the main show?
Yeah, obviously, as you said, championships would be amazing. I've put some work in, as you can see on the Warrior Showcase on YouTube, against Roger Mendez, the former champion. I would love a rematch against him, because that man, you know, he's put in the work. He's a true athlete, so to put myself against him, to test myself again, especially after I've gained all this experience and knowledge, I would like that rematch. Obviously, a shot at the No Limits Championship scene with Chris Steeler, or the heavyweight championship scene. you know, even the tag team championships, as we said, when my brother comes back.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, I'm gonna lay out my cards and attack every opportunity. I don't have to aim for one. You know, maybe I'll be a double champion. You never know what's gonna happen. So go for it all.
We got the confidence, we got the mindset, we got the positive attitude, we got the organic connection with the crowd. Danny Storm, I can't wait to see where you're going, man, and I mean that. I wouldn't have you here if I didn't think we're going to see you do some big things sometime soon.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being here, man. I really
Thank you
appreciate
so much
you.